Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to be talking about a whole brand new topic, which will be the Bible. I have had a recent interaction with the Bible and figured it would be a great idea to share it. I will be covering all types of stories and moments that happened in this time era, including all the Gospels and stories like Genesis and Exodus. In this video we will mainly be focusing on the book of Matthew. Let's begin. The book of Matthew is the first book of the New Testament and the first of the four Gospels. The Gospel of Matthew tells the story of Jesus the Messiah's miraculous birth was the sign and promise that God is with us. Jesus the Messiah proclaims God's coming righteous reign, in his words a blessing and deeds of healing. Jesus calls his followers to experience God's mercy anew, constitutes them as a new community of faith, and then as crucified and resurrected Messiah. Claims all power and authority as he commissions these disciples for missions with the promise that he will be with them until the end of the age. Who wrote the book of Matthew? Like all the Gospels, the Gospel of Matthew does not name its author within the text itself. Early in the Christian tradition, this Gospel became associated with Matthew the tax collector. Even later traditions claim that its author collected the saying of Jesus as the Hebrew dialect for others to translate. The Gospel of Matthew proclaims the good news that Jesus is Emmanuel. As God's Messiah, Jesus calls his followers to a community centered around his teaching. Jesus' healing, suffering, death, and resurrection empower this community with authority to go out and preach the gospel of Jesus to all nations. The careful reader of Matthew will want to read it while reflecting on what the narrative as a whole reveals about the nature of the gospel message of Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. The reader should keep in mind that Matthew is part of a conversation with both the other gospels and the traditions of Judaism in the late 1st century. Matthew's gospel is important for its grand conception of the God who comes to claim and call a people in Jesus the Messiah. The promise of God's presence frames the whole story of Jesus as the Messiah. This promise calls people to discipleship, shaping a new community that lives by the forgiveness of God. The book of Matthew is one of my favorite books. I'm doing plenty of Bible studies on it, and it's just an interesting book in total. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and follow, and let me know what other books you would like me to go over. Thank you.